Hello and welcome to my channel. So today we have a random reading. We're going to do, I decided to grab the Spirit Cards Oracle deck, so we're going to pull a card from that deck and build the tarot spread around it, see what the big revelation is, who knows. So anybody can watch this, you might be drawn in by the title, you might just be nosy. Either way, welcome. All the information's in the description box. Thank you however you support the channel, very much appreciated. Let's dive in, guys. So, ooh, the real tug on my solar plexus then. Okay, it's like, yeah, it's kind of, especially the fact that I've grabbed the Lightseers deck. The Hangman, there's like the solar plexus energy, the yellow, is behind his head. And then if it breaks through, it merges with the green of the Anahata. I'm going to say this is it feels like a sacred masculine energy, this. Interesting. Let's take this one. Snake spirit. Nice. Shedding, transmutation and integration. So snake obviously could be the Kundalini is wrapped and it's trying. It feels like it's trying to power through. How interesting. Bottom of the deck is hummingbirds. Wow. Okay, right. I know what's going on here. So again, do not get caught up in genders in the slightest. We all have masculine and feminine. We have to balance them both. Earth and water are feminine. Fire and air are water. I'm a heterosexual male. However, my sun rising both in earth, my water in moon, energetically you would say it's a feminine energy. So really do not get caught up in the genders, but this feels like whoever's gone through a significant amount of work already, your energy is affecting others and it's pulling them. I'm going to say it's fast tracking them. Because we've got hummingbird here and we've got snake spirit here. On the medicine wheels, that's south and north. We start south, shed our skin, snake, move west, we face jaguar, face our fears, go through death, face north, meet hummingbird, assess energy, what feels good, what doesn't, where do I need to get the hell out of Dodge, it's knowing what feels good and what isn't. And then we face east, we meet eagle, where we raise above, we see from a higher perspective and we see things very, very clearly. And it's given me the indication here that somebody's fast tracking, somebody's going from, they still have to go through the process, but it just feels sped up, if that's the right word. So it's like someone's gone from the south and then ran through the through the west and into the north. I'm going to say this is a nod to, in a spiritual sense, the feminines lead the way. And then it pulls masculine energy. Again, this doesn't have to be another person that's within you. It could be within you, where you recognize you've aligned your higher chakras, but now you need to start from the bottom and work your way up so you can meet from the heart. So this doesn't have to involve another person. Majority of it does. It's duality of the 3D world. Interesting. Snake spirit. I shed old beliefs and ways as my old identity is transmuted from a deeper knowing. Snake spirit is closely connected to earth spirit energy, as snakes live their entire existence completely and constantly connected with the ground, absorbing the vibrations of the earth. Because the outer layer of their skin doesn't grow along with the rest of the snake, they need to shed their skin many times per year. The message of snake spirit is to shed off old energy and bad habits so that you can continue to grow and move forward. Okay, there's your solar plexus. Discipline. The joys. Most of us are so that you can continue to grow and move forward. Snake represents primal energy, transmutation and rebirth. Most of us carry some accumulation of hurt, anger or fear in our system that we might not even be aware of. Snake spirit medicine is about healing and transforming this. It's very important to be gentle with ourselves during this process, as we're often healing through many layers of old ancestral energy passed along from previous generations. Okay, in order to grow, you'll need to shed whatever in your life isn't able to grow with you, whether it's an old habit, limiting relationship, or self-belief. It has to be left behind in order to move on. This is also a message to stay in connection with Earth Spirit during this time. This medicine includes grounding, stability, consistency, and structure, and will help integrate and anchor your new growth and insights into your new life. Shedding doesn't happen in an instant, and Earth Spirit energy is also here to help you be patient with the process. Lovely. Okay. I'm talking to two separate groups here. Those that resonate with maybe just starting a spiritual process and more like a masculine energy, again, don't get caught up in genders. And then I'm talking to another energy of those that are leading the way. Because card 28 in the herbal astrology is elder, wisdom, and card 35 is horsetail, patience. Can it be frustrating for you guys that are leading the way, that this person or these people, it can be more, whoever you're influencing, should I say, you're fast tracking them? Can it be frustrating that it took longer for you? Of course it can, but look at it in a positive sense. The quicker that these vibrations raise, we affect everything in our environment. Interesting. So I kind of feel like there's a duality going on here in terms of, I was just going to say with the solar plexus, we've got the Chariot. Chariot is the energy of willpower. And this willpower is the focus to really work on this chakra. It doesn't have to be just the solar plexus, but it feels like something that's trying to power through here. And like I say, because it's fast-tracked, root chakra would be normally the Kundalini. We start that journey, and this seems to be going from south to north in 60 seconds. Interesting. So yeah, I almost feel there's a duality, overactive versus underactive solar plexus. Let's do two more. Okay, we have the King of Swords. Yes, and this is, those of you that follow me regularly, you'll know this is the card where I was looking outside the window of the coffee shop and I saw the two magpies. It was just, for some reason, this card came into my head, probably because it's surrounded by birds, but it was just reaching the top of the mountain, and these two magpies, to bore those that you've heard this many, many times, they mate for life. Do magpies, and every time one raised higher consciousness, whatever, the other one followed, and they met at the top. It was very, very sweet and beautiful to watch. So this is you leading the way, those that are already on this path, and I kind of feel like what's happening now is those that are around you that are either looking up to you, or there's maybe a specific connection in your life, they're being fast tracked. It's incredible. What do we know? What don't we know? Oh, the duality. Recent past. Advice. Potential outcome. Perfect. Okay. We have death. That's that process of the Jaguar. With the Magician, with the Two of Pentacles, with the Six of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Five of Wands. So there we go. 3, 4, 5. And then we've got Two of Cups, Six of Swords, 10 of Swords, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the Star. So this is a significant, it feels like, I'm going to say this is we'll call it a divine masculine, sacred masculine awakening of some kind, a fast track awakening. The King of Swords, what we're aware of is the devil. What we're aware of is habits. The devil is those things that keep us stuck, those easy way outs. We're doing well with our determination and our willpower, but then the temptation comes in. The devil comes whispering in our ears. We all fall for it. We all take one step forward, 2 steps back in some stages in life. But it's like you've reached higher than the devil. it's like and I'm not getting at crows here, but it's the story of the crow and the eagle. And the crow was attacking the eagle. Instead of fighting back, it just flew higher and higher and higher and higher until the crow couldn't cope in that higher realm, and it had to fall away. And that's kind of what you've done with the devil here. You've reached a stage where the devil can't touch you anymore. And devil, when I say that, it's just, temptations, old habits, etc., etc. What we're not aware of is the chariot. We are aware of this, we just spoke about it, it's willpower. But interestingly, for me, it's just talking about that duality. Devil is Capricorn energy, 10th house. Chariot, Cancer energy, 4th house. They are opposite signs. Interestingly, with the death card here, Pluto has been in Capricorn since 2008. It's left, it's done. So kind of, if we look at this as literally Pluto in Capricorn and take the energy of the Cancerian energy, we've kind of got Pluto in me versus we. So this is shedding skin, working on your relationships of all kinds, and it's a process. Recent past is the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is very, very grounded, is very, very stable, committed. It just feels like for a masculine energy, it might have been focused purely on the material world. Again, don't get caught up in genders. And now they're exploring more. It's like seeing things from a higher perspective. Your advice is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, I know this is the slowest moving knight, but there's a lot of energy that's shedding from this. A lot of energy. And I kind of feel like you're leading the way, those of you that have been on this path a while, and doing it fantastically well. Those that are new to this, you either find a teacher or there is somebody in your life that has pulled this density from you. And the outcome is the Seven of Pentacles. Trust that the nurturing that you give to your body is going to pay off. And it's an interesting aspect here when we've got this duality at play. And I am not one of those spiritual teachers that will say to you, you need to give up meat, etc., etc., etc. Each to their own. As long as it doesn't verge on the meaning of devil, where it's something that keeps you physically stuck. Each to their own. Some things will keep you blocked, no doubt about it. For me personally, I had to give up meat. My body was rejecting it. I had to give up alcohol because my body was rejecting it. There's so much that my body just won't accept anymore. And I had to say to myself, what's more important? Those fleeting moments or how I feel in general? Can I maintain this frequency if I'm doing that? The answer's no. But some of you might be able to, who knows? But there's just something here about the duality of things. Like I say, I'm not going to tell you not to eat meat, but meat opens the root chakra, closes the crown. So if you're working on the higher chakras, it might be something that just needs emitting from your diet for, even if it's just temporary. If this is what you want, if this is the growth. And like I said, it's not an overnight thing. In fact, actually, perfect. My yoga class this morning, my wonderful yoga teacher, she did the theme of the class, and she gave us the affirmation of release control and, oh God, how did she word it? Release control, surrender to flow. It sounded so beautiful coming from her. I butchered it there, so I apologise. But that was the process. And that's kind of what's going on here. This need to release, surrender, release control. And control is a big thing when it comes to that duality of the solar plexus. An overstimulated solar plexus, an overactive one, we can step into arrogance, we can step into control issues, we can step into aggressive behaviour, overbearing, dominating. People dominate conversations, that type of thing. Perfectionism is a strong side effect of that, and the underactive. We're looking at low self-esteem, we're looking at low confidence, we're looking at indecisiveness, we're looking at fears of rejection, fears of going after what you want, passivity. So that's why we need to balance that. So there's a big duality going on here. We are going to check out, I want to say where the sun is, because that is full on yellow. And I also want to see the hangman. Interesting, Tower and Strength is together, which is Mars and Leo. And Mars goes into retrograde in Leo in 2 days' time. So a lot of fire just coming to a full stop and then moving back into Cancer. Chariot here. And it's going to be flooded with water, so that's going to be an interesting time. Yeah, look at that, the Seven of Wands, which is Mars in Leo, and it's highlighting the solar plexus here with that yellow in her stomach, is with the Page of Cups and the Emperor. This energy is awakening a sacred masculine aspect of self, of a person, whatever this is for you. Like I say, it doesn't have to be another individual, it could be just you balancing your own duality here. And look at that, the sun is with this, the Hermit and the Knight of Cups. The Hermit is Virgo energy. Virgo energy is the ruler of the 6th house. The 6th house is your daily duties, your daily habits, discipline, and you get your reward. Knight of Cups could come in the form of an offer, could be romantic, doesn't have to be. But it's very balanced and very caring. Breakthrough coming with the Ace of Swords, final card. The Knight of Swords, what's next to that? The 10 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. That's what happens with this. This is being fast tracked. Massive fast track here. So yeah, those leading the way, keep going. Your energy does all the talking necessary. Those new to this path and really stepping into a sacred masculine energy, you are a warrior. Lean in, heart forward. You know, do not fear. Fear doesn't stop death. It stops life. Okay, guys. What should we do? We'll do one more thing. Should we get some runes? We'll take yin and yang, and then we'll get runes. Ooh, energy. Yeah. Advice. Awesome. And, oh, potential outcome. Fantastic. Okay. Sun, strength, there's that solar plexus energy again, empowerment. So we've got spring and seeds, higher self-activation, and self-love, creation, and intentions. Basically, trust the seeds that you plant. The seeds that you plant, the nurturing that you do, you know, the food you take in today is the food that's, you know, energizes you in the future. It doesn't have to be about food. The steps that we take today dictate your tomorrow. You know, in a year's time, you'd wish you'd start today, that type of thing. So yeah, there's a significant amount of growth here. Like I said, I'm talking to two sets here. I'm talking to the leaders, leading the way, lighting the way, and I'm talking to those that are catching up. And believe me, they're on a fast track. It's fantastic. Runes. We have Issa, and we have, I knew it. So we've got Issa and Nautis. Something could be coming backwards as well, because Issa is the rune of the 20, it's the rune of now, this very, very moment. So obviously it's a message here to be here now. But Issa is the rune from the 28th of November to the 13th of December. And then before that is Nautis, which is the 14th of November to the 28th of November. So those could be significant for somebody. But this is so Issa is also a representation. I know it's Norse, but we can pull everything together. Is a representation of Isis. Isis is sacred contracts in the goddesses, gods, and guardians. And then Naughties is the marriage of Isis and Osiris, the blend of the masculine and feminine, the, you know, coming together, the divine union. Let's see where divine union is. Nice. Divine union is with spirit guardian and medicine woman. Protector, defender, service, nurturing, healing and restoration. Flanking divine union. Well, if that's not masculine and feminine, I don't know what is. Awesome. Right, guys. Brilliant. Keep doing what you're doing. We've got Cancer, we've got Capricorn, we've got Saturn in Taurus, we've got Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo, Jupiter in Capricorn, Jupiter in Leo, Saturn in Libra, Moon in Cancer, Saturn in Leo, Venus in Cancer, Mercury in Aquarius, Sun in Gemini, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Moon in Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Sagittarius, Aries and Leo, and Scorpio. We have Pentacles, lots of Pentacles, very earth-based. This is why we need to drive through. Wands, Swords, Cups, everyone's here. Those are your standouts. Let me know. Take care. See you soon. Bye.